been resolved up until the present day.
And he got
It's not the first time this has happened.
Right. Well,
and that's why we're all here.
Okay, cool. Okay.
So we are just ensuring that the trial is ongoing, and the defendant or the witnesses can get back in. How long does it take to heat up on one of these machines? 5, 10, 15 minutes? Yeah, waiting. Exactly what's going on. What's going on here is that Eric's trial is ongoing. And we have somebody who wants to go to the open trial because it's an open courtroom. And then, so we are just allowing
Hey guys, I called earlier. I thought this was all arranged.
Regan wants to go into the open courtroom. So we're awaiting her ability to do that. We're on recess shortly. They're doing jury instructions up there right now.
We're not in
and
recess.
so we're not in recess quite yet, folks. But we do have our beautiful security guards getting things activated, turned back on. So interestingly enough, and it's really a shame that the sheriff's department didn't come down to you. Because the judge ordered this opened up, so it should have never been shut down. Oh.
I got it.
Thank you. They're not supposed to be.
It was going to be open until 8:30.
Actually, the judge ordered it open until whatever. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting it. It's just taking a while for everything to reboot up and turn on. You know, it was supposed to be left on because it was ordered to keep the building order, but it wasn't. So it's okay. One day at a time.
No, it's not okay.
It's not okay. Tell him again.
Okay.
It's not okay. Why isn't it okay?
It's not okay.
Because I'd already made arrangements
See?
and there's a public trial going on.
That's
and the judge
exactly why it's not
put it
okay.
on the record.
And the judge put it on the record. That's right. And this guy, who's this guy?
Everyone's trial is a public trial.
Close down, didn't you? Look at him up there.
Who's this guy?
Staring down. Just watching. Are we good to go?
Who's this guy?
I don't know
Yeah.
what's that. He wants to go in?
But how did he get into the building to come in and go through?
The group is still here. That's always here.
Yeah, I was actually first.
Oh.
Sorry. It's all right. I don't know. What are you here for?
The class legs.
Drug court?
Yeah.
They are taking the last few minutes.
Well, the building's open, so you might as well go in.
Let him in. I don't know what to do.
The judge ordered the court open.
He showed up. He doesn't deserve to have a warrant issued.
This first guy's for drug court complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to him to see if I could set up for a different section.
Give me a second. We're going over there. There's a clerk here.
All right, so I'm ready for you. All right.
Since Janet's not standing there, I presume she was back in the courtroom.
Well, it's probable.
Start stripping.
All right, we got that on camera.
No, thank you.
Waiting for that to happen for a while.
What's that? You got it? Second? I gotta show my coins.
Well, you know, some of those could be explosives. Add water and they expand into machine guns and rocket launchers. That's what Eric was talking about the other day, remember? Have fun. Love you. Love your show.
Because technically, bro, once we close.
It's okay for
But the courts are open because the court is going on. So technically, the building's still open because by law, the courts are on. If the courts are in session, the building must be open. Therefore, technically, he's still open and on. Is your man done writing yet? Because I'm ready to call it.
Brian, why don't you take the train then? They're pissed that you're telling them to leave.
Who?
Them.
Who's them?
Who's ever outside talking?
You just said that we were
I'm
leaving.
ready to go 5 hours ago. I'm just saying what they
All right, well that's cool. I don't care. Let them talk. Talk their heart out. It doesn't look like anybody's chalking. That's why I asked. Listen, man, you got a valid argument when you go before the judge. The courts are supposed to be open by court order right now because there's a trial going on. So you should have access to this building.
I'm not here for court.
I know that, but if the courts are open and your meeting is in the courts, then they should let you to your meeting. I see.
What's that?
Look at that shit, guys. Look at that. See all that tape up there? It's because, aren't you guys worried about the glass falling? If you're not worried about the glass falling, how come they are? No answer, huh? No answer? Still no answer. So you see this big scaffolding here, guys. This is the interesting thing. Hi, everybody. And we'll go outside and we'll watch the chalking for a minute. Because Eric was trying to give me instructions to go outside. But we'll entertain this. See if anybody else needs to come inside before we're done. Anybody else want to go back to the courthouse? I'm holding the door. You see over there, Abity and all kinds of guys. Oh, go back, 11111. Everybody out here is chalking. Everybody in here is waiting for the trial to finish, to get over. I'm not sitting outside in 5-degree weather chalking with everybody. Yeah, we missed all of you all today. Pajama audits. Here's the deal. Up there on the 4th floor, the 3 charges have been reduced to 1. There's a jury. That jury says nothing yet because they haven't been given a chance to say anything, but they'll be back in the morning. What's the charge? Oh, I shouldn't be giving all this stuff away. This is Eric's part, isn't it? It's Eric's spot to talk. Either way, we're waiting the people leaving the courthouse. There's a body on the 3rd floor. That's a weird place to be. They must be cleaning crew. But what happened was that there's a trial going on, and these machines were not operating. No, we're not saying anything in front of the jury badges. They should all be gone. But these machines right here, they were under the orders to be turned on to allow people into the building because there's court in session. And when court's in session, you have to keep the building open. So we had this discussion in the courtroom. They couldn't confirm or deny that they were going to be able to do that. But the judge ordered it, and it wasn't happening. And so what we decided to do is to help them make that decision that the court ordered it. So we're just hanging out. We're just waiting. We're just relaxing on the situation here, to ensure that if anybody else needs to come in, we can do that. And this is where we carry our pot in every day. This is where they check everybody for their knives and guns and weapons of mass destruction. And this is where I ate the cannabis joints, where I said, no, you're not going to take my pot from me, my medicine, my prescription. Instead, I'm, oh, the guy's checking all the doors for them to be locked. Let's ask him a question. Hey, man, hey, I thought these doors were supposed to be open. Oh, he's yelling at the security guy, but he's not listening. That's why we're standing in this space. Because if somebody needs to come in between the doors, we want to make sure that that happens. But what's really interesting is that right now in this closed building, there's drug court classes going on. And how can the building be closed if there's a class going on inside? So anytime somebody might be late for drug court, they can't get in because they got here late because the building's closed. But drug court classes are part of the court orders. And so what we get also is a, oh, good job, CDW. You know, I wish I could make you a moderator from my cell phone. Can't do it, though, and I'm not really paying attention. Let's see, we're not putting the user in timeout. Jesus, no. Okay. So there's cleaning crews, there's sheriff's officers, and there's HSS security. That's 3 layers of personnel who are in this closed building at this time. Now, I'm just curious because these are the night shift guys. I wonder how late they work. Hi, Spirit in the Sky. Hi, Port Dirt, Caitlin, Anthony, Gonzalez. Hi, everybody. We're so glad you're here. Do you see this scaffolding? This scaffolding is really interesting. The scaffolding was put up because one of these pieces of glass fell. And we think that they rent this scaffolding and the wood and the netting because you wouldn't buy that as a permanent structure to be permanently and forevermore a new part of your architecture. But the thing is that this stuff's been up for what, 2 years? How long has this scaffolding been up? Like 2 years now? Something like that. Do you think it's rented?
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know either, but I'm going to find out because we had this dawning recognition that it's not designed to be part of the permanent infrastructure of this building. And if they can't afford to fix the glass, they surely can't afford to rent the scaffolding for 2 years. I have some ideas because I understand how the administrative processes work. And so Public Works is going to be a good place for me to start. And the building manager, which is over in the web building, I have his card, the building manager over there, and he oversees most of the properties. So, yeah. You guys are in here all night? But I mean like 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. or something? Okay. I think there's people who are waving at me. Yeah, we can do that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let me wish these beautiful people a wonderful evening. I'll be right out. So, yep, that's it. That's the scaffolding. All right, well, y'all be safe. I'm glad to know you aren't here all night long because sometimes buildings should be empty and rest themselves. So that, folks, was that story. Here's the deal. You're all watching. Albany, they're calling for you. Everybody say hi to Robert. Hi. Robert, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. How many people are in the audience right now?
113.
Ah.
And they say everybody hi. Robert, hello again. Pajama Audit says hi. Donkey says hi. Hey, look, it's Pikes Peak Auditors.
Fucking Brian.
And that's
You're gonna go let the dog out,
and that's 303.
See where you traders went.
Yeah, no, they're not traitors. Anyway, look, this is the building outside. Did you see this? Fuck cops. Fuck Judge Rogers. Bare feet. It's a crime. Chalk America. You see how it goes, folks. There's if they fix the glass, yeah, they won't. Oh, that's a good call. Anyway, I'm going home, guys, because the dog has to go potty. Rusty Ruru has been in the house. The wiener, Eric's wiener, has been unattended for 12 hours. Some people might call that a crime. So Eric is going through jury instructions. Jury instructions is the part we can't record for you, but we can tell you a little bit about. Jury instructions are where the prosecution, the defense, the judge, they all argue about what kind of rules will be given. Should a juror be told that they have a right to vote with their conscience? Will a judge fight that? What are the conditions of the crime that the jury must be instructed to consider? And the severity, the punishment, how does that apply? Those are all the questions that the jury has to maybe consider or be asked upon. Yo! So they're going over that, and then David Lane and Eric Brandt will be having some meeting tonight. So we're gonna diagonally walk illegally across the street, live on public TV. Live on public TV, I just did a diagonal. Guys are parked in the parking deck, but they weren't. So these guys are coming with, and we're going home. I love you all. We'll let you catch up with Eric Brandt very, very shortly. The good news is there's going to be a trial tomorrow. The jury will decide tomorrow.
Guzman!
And Guzman, did he show up on the stand?
He will be there tomorrow.
How do you know this?
Because he wasn't there today.
That's not true. The city has stopped providing the witnesses. Only the defense can call its witnesses now.
So there's no more witnesses for the
Exactly.
prosecution?
Exactly. So yeah, that's the big news.
They
Guzman is not coming to trial.
The only thing left for the prosecution is closing arguments.
That's right. Closing arguments is the last thing left.
Wow.
How's that free bike ride?
It's pretty shitty.
Yeah?
It's not as bad as I thought. This light is misdirected, though. They damaged it.
Shit out of him?
$1 bikes. See, the light is pointing way off in the street.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Writing it because it advertises. It's really helping there in a tiny, tiny way, I think.
No, it's okay. Lisa's gonna keep that anyway. So, I thought you flippers parked in the garage. Well, if we get off the camera, we might. You gotta,
You don't so careful on camera now. Come on.
All right, guys. I love you all. I'm tired.